I gotta put little captions in it. Never tagged any of my last videos. Second place, not bad. Just between me and you guys, there's only one person I actually talk to outside of these streams of my own free will on a regular basis, so I don't usually talk a whole lot. I mean, during my movie streams, I was talking quite a bit, but that's probably the most I've ever talked in years. But, you know, now it's kind of the opposite. Now I kind of don't talk at all, so. So doing commentary for these videos just feels pointless to me. significant other. I came from a place where talking was normal, and then I moved to a place where people can flat out ignore you and not say anything and get away with it like it's commonplace, like it's not bad manners or, you know, people can just flat out ignore you like they can refuse the right to speak in society, which is strange to me because I've never been in a place, lived in a place. I've lived here well over 100 days now, and it just blows my mind. Back home, I could have never gotten away with it. But I mean, if everybody here can do it, so can I. I'll never talk again. I mean, if that's acceptable. And then if I ever move anywhere else, I guess I can start talking again. Maybe I'm being overdramatic, but I don't really think I am. I'm only speaking the truth from experience. I always back everything I say with experience, with evidence. I don't like to say things that I can't back up from personal experience. You're either a slave to one individual person or you're a slave to society. And slaves don't get rewarded. They serve their master or masters and they shut up and they go hide in the dark. So that's all they know. Slavery was supposed to be abolished a long time ago, but it applies to everybody, and trust me when I tell you, I know from personal experience, slavery has not been abolished. So people enslave other people all the time so they can get ahead in life. It's like, I'll gladly take your place, so I can have your crap life and then you can move on to bigger and better things. It's like we're just getting fed the scraps. But it's okay because I tested my faith and my faith is strong. I've always known I've had strong faith, but my faith in God, my love for God, my relationship with God is all I need. That relationship is all that matters. I can't depend on human beings. I can't depend on them at all, so. But I can depend on God. The only way he'll let me down is if I let him down, and I won't let him down. I've made that mistake too many times before because I didn't see what everybody else was talking about or understand God's love, but I do now. Because I tested my faith and he came through for me. He always does. I just never realize it. And what you give to him, he gives back to you, so. Unlike people just give you shit, mouthfuls of shit. That's it. And then you give them kindness, or you give them mouthfuls of shit back, so. That's why I fucking stay away from people. I don't have anything to do with them. Because everything good about people, to me, has been stripped away from my mind. So, I'd rather just hide from them, because I don't want to have anything to do with them. Any good people left are few and far between, and it's just not worth viewing society as good when the majority of them are pure evil, so I'll just look to God, because I know He's the embodiment of all good, so why should I waste my time on a bunch of people that don't want to be saved? So I'll save myself and the ones I care about, like my family. Even if they don't care about me the way that I care about them. Because that's reality. So. I think this might be my last raid session for a while. I just had some thoughts and feelings and opinions I wanted to get out. I can't even make it through Dilshire, so I'll have to go to the Palace of Arabia again. Oh wait, sorry, my phone won't stop. It won't stay balanced. I'm just gonna do in groups of 3. The problem is that I can't listen to music when I play these games, or my phone will pick it up in the background and I'll get copyright. As much as I would like to, all I can do is anything else, but I can't watch movies either. So basically nothing audio except the game audio. But I'm tired of hearing the same stuff over and over again with the game audio, so like I said, I don't usually just sit here at my phone playing this game. At first I did, but I've learned how you can play the game while you do other things, so I just let the game basically play itself after I set everything up. Because I don't see the point in staring at the screen, watching the same battles over and over again. This game is definitely a mixed bag. Makes you think, oh, it's not that great. It's just heavily advertised, and then you play it and you're like, ah, this isn't that great. And then you play it and you're like, oh, it is this. It is great. And then you play it longer, and then you're like, ah, it's getting kind of old fast, because it's the same thing over and over again. But then I'll keep it anyway, because it practically plays itself, so. But would I spend any money on this game? Hell no. Not anytime soon. I just don't see the investment. All these mobile games have all these ridiculous prices that you pay for their in-game currency and items, and it's just insane prices for such silly things. I believe they're called microtransactions, but I'm just gonna call them a waste of money. And I'm terrible with money, so coming from me, that should mean something. See, in my mind, if I'm quiet, the world's quiet. If I'm loud, the world's loud. It's like it tries to rival me. But that's what happens when you spend too much time isolated. You let your paranoia get to you, and your mind starts playing tricks on you. So, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about with COVID. When it first hit, but see, I've been living my life like COVID's been around since I was born, so it was never anything new to me. When COVID came around and everybody had to quarantine, I was already quarantined, so. But I still got COVID. I got COVID, let's see, let's say December 2020, sometime around there. But I didn't get it because I went out anywhere or did anything. I got it because my brother went out and did everything, everywhere, with everyone, and then he gave it to me, so. So I still got it. I'm not mad at him about it. I did just fine. I got through it. I've probably had it several times. But you know what? Maybe not. Either way, it doesn't bother me because I know I'll face it and I'll do fine. And I wish the best for anybody else who faces it, who hasn't faced it. And I really hope that those vaccines help in the end. Because I'm not opposed to them, but at the same time I believe in, natural immunity, so I'm not big on flu shots or things like that. I usually don't expose myself to those sorts of things, but if I get them, my body works through them naturally, and then it's done and over with, and then I don't have to worry about it as much the next time. So. If anybody knows anywhere where you can move to was. I'd love to live there because I've yet to find any place like that other than the country. But I mean, it's like you pretty much have to know a place or you have to know someone in order to move somewhere and have any idea of what's going on, you know? Because I can't just pick a place in the United States and say, this is perfect. And then move out there and realize it's a shit show. So, but see, I gotta think, when you move to a different state, you can't just assume that because you moved to the city that everywhere else is just like that. No. I'm sure there's a lot of places that are like the country, where you can be in peace and quiet and surrounded by trees and life, outside of people, animals, natural stuff, not this man-made stuff that I can't stand, so. Set up a multi-battle of 5. I'll find it one day. I'll find a place peaceful enough away from anyone and anything where I'm surrounded by nature and I'm surrounded by maybe people who feel the same way. That would rather spend their lives outdoors instead of being locked away in the city, but 2 years isn't enough to get used to living in the city, so living in 2 different cities over the course of 2 years is just not enough to get used to the city when you've been living in the country and the county your whole life, so it doesn't make it easy. But I wish I still lived in the country, because that was the best I ever had it. It was the most peace I ever had in my life. You go outside and starry night as far as I can see, perfectly quiet, everybody minds their own business on their own properties. Barely a car on the road. Nothing but the coyotes howling. It's beautiful. Then you move to the county and it's like, it's a little loud. And then you move to the city, it's like, loud as could possibly be. You got trains going, you got cars flying around like it's NASCAR 2022. And, people hammering and banging and fucking and whatever else they're doing. But now we live in a society where we have a choice, where we have free will. I say that's garbage. There's no such thing. Because there's laws that say we can't do certain things. So if I want to go out and live in the woods, then I'm sure the law will catch up to me and say, oh no, you can't do that. You can't live the way God intended. You can't live a natural life. You gotta expose yourself to all this stress, all this technology, all this stuff. So, and you have no say in it, because that's what the people came together and decided, I don't want to use the G word, but that's where I'd point my finger, so, I don't think it's the law that maintains order. I think it's money that maintains order. But trust me, the law would interfere if I try to go out and live in a normal life, a real normal life, like, out in the wild. Then they'd say, oh, damn, he's trespassing. Let's put him in jail for trying to live out God's will in a town full of crosses and churches, and this is why I can't face the people, because I'm living in a giant lie. Where everyone wants to pretend to be your friend, or they just completely ignore you, or they give you a dirty look. I'm like, okay, I don't want to have anything to do with you either, so. But I'm not rude about it. I'll still say hi. Hi, how you doing? How's your day going? Oh, okay. And then I gotta take that back with me and say, oh, that was my fault. I did something wrong. When really, no, it was them, and I just caught them at a bad time. So don't ever take anything personally if somebody's, rude to you, because it's all them. Trust me, it's all them. Unless you did something to wrong them, but if they're a stranger, then likely you did nothing to wrong them, because it wouldn't make logical sense. I can't fucking get this dang thing to work. Gosh. I don't even know who's on the global channel. I guess I'll see if I can fight a couple tournament battles. Oh wait, the tournament's already over. Final positions are being finalized. I was second though, so I'm happy about that. I'm about to actually get a blue. An ancient shard if I do some more stuff. But I have to go to the arena and battle some people. I should probably also check out my items, because I probably have really good stuff in my inventory I could swap out. I don't get how these people can be level 6 or level 1 and be extremely high powered. I guess it's because they're blue, but see, the sniper was blue, so I don't understand that. Yeah, my power's like double this person's power, so. But that level 30 World of Warcraft reject right there, it's probably gonna. Safety. Yeah, I don't think so. What are those golds? Are those legendaries? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna face off against anyone using a legendary. Oh, yeah, I think I'm good on that. I think it is epic. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to beat any of these people. So, I've done all I can here. But, just to show you guys, tier 2. I have most of these items though anyways. The tier 3 bonuses are a little bit better. There's still nothing I can't get by doing the campaign, so. And just grinding, farming, whatever you want to call it. Call it farming. So. Clan boss is fun, but not when you're not strong, so. Dark Elf Crypt. Sure, we'll take it on. Oh, I can only use Dark Elves. I'll do it just for fun, but this isn't gonna go well. Not at all. I didn't realize that you... See, this is why they need to expand the amount of cards that you can have beyond 10 and what's in your inventory, because you need a lot of people. If you want to do everything that they require you to do, you know, which is a lot. So they require you to have a lot. Like, you're better off just having every champion and having them all at max level if you want to participate in every event. But you can't do that, as far as I'm aware, because you can only have a maximum of 10 stored in your deck, so what the heck am I supposed to do about that? I guess make a purchase. See, if it's lifesteal, then I'm not going to get rid of it. I only care about the lifesteal stuff, but I got all the speed set now here, so accuracy, that's new. Probably got that from the high elves. Resistance, see, lifesteal. That's what's important. I'm trying to build a full lifesteal set with my vampire. But I don't really want to replace my bear shield. But I guess I'll do it, because it's 4, so. And the vampire is my favorite. It's probably has something to do with... See, I'm going to have to listen to them hammering and banging on walls, because they're going to be renovating probably for God knows only how long. So I picked the worst possible time to move to the place I moved to without even knowing it. Which makes sense. Unexpected surprises. That's what I usually get. When something looks too good to be true, it's because it is too good to be true. And then I'll go out and think everyone's got something against me because I have an opinion. Well, everybody has an opinion. No one seems to care about mine, so why should I care about anybody else's opinion of me? I guess that's because I respect myself and I have feelings, and I may bottle them up and bury them like everyone else, but I think that makes me a little more human. You know, when I convey my disinterest in people's rudeness or inability to be friendly, so even if I'm in a terrible mood, so and everything I say is the truth, so because it's common sense, it's common knowledge, and people don't want to hear it because they're caught up in the so. But who isn't caught up in their own world, so. But I gotta think, like, oh, it's my fault. Everything's my fault. The world's the way it is because of me. No. I'll never believe that. Because about a million billion different other people make me think otherwise, so I'll just blame them the way they would blame me. I wish she'd go blue, seriously. That's good. We need the healing. Oh, I think that's gonna do it. I really just wanted to do this stream so I could play this one final time before taking a break, and then hopefully, I don't know, hopefully whatever. I need to. But I don't really want to make any sacrifices. I hate doing that. Like, you want me to sacrifice these champions for my vampire? But fine, like look at this, and then it's like, oh, this is a champion, it can be fused to another champion, are you sure you want to take, and then I do that, and then it's still not enough. I gotta sacrifice everything I have. That's ridiculous. Or I can't upgrade, so because everyone's at 3 except for her, so yeah, but I'm not sacrificing anyone because I hate that. So, but no one else can gain any level, so all I can do is upgrade my level. Right? No, I can't even do that. I can't. All I can do is upgrade my level by taking people that I have doubles of and using them. But see, then I need to get these dark elves leveled up, which is weird because these ones aren't green. I think they're uncommon. They're either, no, green is uncommon, I think. See, I don't know, I think green is uncommon. And this is common, but I don't know. And I can't level up certain people past certain points. So like if I want to take her and I want to upgrade her and make her super powerful, it's not going to be worth anything. But I'm going to do it anyways because I like to train. Elves are my favorite, so dark elves, high elves, pink elves, blue elves, purple elves, and this one looks like Darth Maul's sister, so of course I'm gonna give love to her. Whoa, I didn't mean like that, but we sacrifice the men for the sacrifice all the male characters and all the doubles of my female characters. Like, but this guy, I don't want to get rid of him because he looks like a Dark Souls, the knight from Dark Souls, like a Dark Souls character. But then I'll sacrifice everyone else, like I'll sacrifice these guys for him, right? Because I have to. So, and then I'll sacrifice this dude. So, and I'll keep who I've got here. Oh, I have two of her. So, but I need to keep her for upgrading rank. So, that means in order to upgrade the rank of one of my dark elves, I'm gonna have to upgrade another one person to level 5 or something. I don't know. The whole thing is stupid. The system is confusing to the point to where that you can make a mistake without noticing. But it's not confusing to the point to where you should be able to navigate it if you're not in a rush and you're taking your time. Because upgrade level, upgrade rank, upgrade skills, and ascent all require they all require individual things within them, so you have to pay attention so you don't make a mistake. And that's the best advice I can give you guys. I'm gonna go now, but everybody have a wonderful day, days, life. Until next time, I stream. So, make a video. I'm gonna keep playing this probably a little bit, but I'm not gonna do any streaming until I'm gonna do another full stream. So, also take advantage of the referral program if you can. I wasn't able to, but